What's up, my peoples? MGo here, the freaking geek himself, and it's time to just transform MPM-13 masterpiece movie Blackout. So without further ado, let's just transform it. So to begin, we're going to take the weapon out of his hand. We're going to open this section up, rotate it 180, and close that back up, and put that off to the side. We can just rotate his hand around so it's oriented properly. And there we go. So now we'll start off with the backpack here. So there's a little latch right in here that you have to undo. You just want to pull that down like that. And once you've done that, you have these little sections here that tab into the side. So make sure these are untabbed. And all of this should just pop right out like so. Just make sure you clear everything. And all that should come down like that. And this is where it gets fun, because we have to keep these blades out of the way while we're working. It's not fun, but keep these out of the way. This section here is going to extend. Sit down like that. You want to rotate this section 180. Little latch here. You just want to take that and just flip that up. And what we're going to do here now is we're going to unfold these sections here all the way on either side. So unfold all of that. You're going to rotate them down. You're going to take this section here, extend that. You want to bring it down, and there are tabs and slots right there for it. So just line it up, and that'll just pop into place like so. Straighten all this out. These sections will rotate up and tab in right here to the central section. And there you go. And we can just leave that pretty much as is for now. We can just bring that down while we work on other parts here. So now we can start on the arms. So what we're going to do here is we're going to rotate the arm. You want to open this panel up. You want to rotate the arm so the palm is facing out. Swing that up, close it up like so. This section here will open up like that. And then you just want to rotate this around like so. We can detach the entire shoulder assembly here, the entire shoulder and arm. Just pop that out. This little tab here, this little connector, you just want to flip that in. The shoulder pad is on a double hinge, so you want to take it and shift it down and in like so. This section here will untab and extend like that. And once you've done that, you just bring all this up. That will sit right there. There is a post and port right here. And then you just bring this up, and all of that will connect like that. Then you want to take this panel here, bring that out so you can swing all this up and over. That'll sit like that. Then you have this panel here that will flip up. And you got that side all done, and you're just going to leave that there for now. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to come back down here to the arm, and open this up, rotate palm out, flip that up, close it, rotate that the rest of the way, open this up, and you got that good to go for now. And again, going to detach this entire shoulder assembly here, flip that post in, shift the shoulder pad down and in, open this section up, extend it, bring that up, make sure everything is pegged in here in the back like so, and just bring this up, and all that will just lock into place. Open this panel up, and then just swing all this up and over like that. Bring that panel up, and there you go. And we're good to go here. So now what we can do is we can finish bringing this down, close these sections up, and they will tab together right there like so. These sections here, you can rotate that up, and that will peg into the side. Again, just bring this up, extend on that, and that'll peg in to the side like that. So at this point now, we can start working on the lower body here. So what we're going to do here is first we're going to detach the waist. So detach this clip here. This will just make everything a little bit easier because we can lay them down now. So what's going to happen here is you want to straighten out his legs. Just make sure they're fully extended outward, like so. Bring this down, flatten all of that out. You have this panel right here, which is going to untab, come down, and then this will swing around to the other side. Just make sure you clear all that. Helps if you bring this landing gear down. Swing all that around to the other side, like so. Make sure this panel stays out for now. And you're just going to bring the foot up. The heels is two little heel spurs. Just push those down on either side. Bring the toes up. This panel here will rotate around. And you're going to untab this panel here. Bring that down and untab it and swing all this around. You want to make sure that this panel is in and just swing all this around, and that will sit there like that. Then you can bring this in, and this panel here will flip up like that. And once you've done that, you rotate the leg in at the thigh, and you have all that situated like so. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So just extend that leg all out, flatten this out, take this section here again, untab it, just bring it down, and swing this around. Again, bring that down, that'll help you have the clearance. Just swing that all the way around to the other side. Bring that down, bring that down, bring up the foot, flip up his heel pieces on either side. Then you can bring up the toes, rotate this section around, untab this section here, untab all this, swing it around, and we'll sit like that, untab that, and then rotate the leg in like so. And once you have done that, you can take the two halves and it will all tap together right down the middle. Just make sure you have everything lined up properly, and everything will tap together, and tap together, and tap together. There we go. So make sure all that is sitting together like that. And there you have that, all ready to go. So now, once you have that done, we're going to come here to the crotch piece. You're going to compress this in like so. You're going to bring this up. This little panel here, you're going to flip up, tab in. You want to rotate this 180 like so. And then you are going to bring the hips all the way up until all this meets in the middle like that. And that is how you want all that situated there. So once you have done that, you're then going to bring this entire assembly down, and here's where all the connecting is going to happen. Just make sure everything else is sitting the way it should. Just going to bring all this down, and it takes a little bit of force to kind of push it down. There we go. That'll snap down into place. And what's going to happen here, there are multiple connection points here. You have a tab that will go in here. You have a post that will go right here, and this tab will end up in this notch right there. So, get everything lined up as best you can, and everything should fall into place. There we go. Takes a little bit of doing, but it will work. Let's get everything situated just right. There we go. Push it all up. That on that side. And same thing on this side. There we go. This side popped in a lot easier. There we go. Just get all this sitting back together. And there we go. Then all this, you can just pop all this down, pop all this down. That'll sit there like that. This little tip piece here, bring that out. And there we go. So we got everything pretty much situated here. Again, these blades are a pain because they're always swinging around, but it is what it is. Alrighty, so now that we have done that, we can take the arm sections here, and just going to bring these back. We'll just tab in. This little tab slot connection right under here as well. Tab in right there. Sorry about that. Just tab in right there on either side, and then this panel here you can flip up. That will tab in right there. Same thing the other side, just take it and bring that around and tab that in. Let's get it all lined up. Tab it in, and tab it in on the other side here. There we go. That was fighting me a little more than it needed to, but once you have that done, flip that up, and you can flip up these landing gear here. And we can come back around to the front here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take these sections here, just bring them out, just to kind of get them out of the way. So just swing those out as far as they will allow you. These sections here, these side sections are on double hinge. Just again, rotate these up, just get them out of the way, and they're little windshield parts. I don't know if you can see them. There are windshield parts in here that you want to rotate forward. Right there. Just come in here, into the chest, and just push those windshield sections forward like that. Get those down, and then you can take this section here, you want to bring it up, this will extend downward like so. Bring all this down and in. You want to then take the head, just collapse that down, and then you can bring this the rest of the way up. Just push that down. Make sure these little panels come up and sit flush. Push all this together, make sure everything is lined up right up front, and then you take this and slide that in, and that will lock all of that into place. You can just take this landing gear here and just bring that back, and take this windshield section here, just take it, bring it down, bring it forward, and just angle it in just like so. And then you want to take these sections here, you're going to rotate them in and then shift them in. So rotate them and shift them in, like so on either side. So again, just take that and just rotate it up and shift it in, like so. And then just peg all that together, like that. These sections here will just shift all the way back, so they are sitting right there. You want to come back here. This whole tail section will untab, rotate, and then come up. This fin right here will straighten up and then come out. I'm just going to split these blades here, like so. And we're almost done. Now you're going to take all of these and just fan them out. Fan everything out. And the last thing we're going to do is bring in this central section. You're going to plug it into the center and line up all these smaller blades, and they will tab in to the larger ones to complete the look. And there you go. There you have MPM Blackout in his alt mode. And to get him back into robot mode, I'm going to start off by just undoing all these and removing the central section here. So just untap all this, just go around, pop this up. We'll put this off to the side for now. Again, you're just going to collapse all these blades up like so, and they'll be in your way for the rest of the transformation. So we're going to start off here in the back, just collapse these up, bring this down, and this just rotates in slightly. You're going to bring this down, rotate it, and there's a tab that will go into this slot right here. So just take it, rotate it around, and just line up that tab and slot. And that will just secure itself right there, like that. You can flip this little piece in, and we can leave that for now. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to first open this section up, because it makes things a little bit easier. Open this section up so that way you can get in here and pop this open. And then swing these out again, just so you have as much space as possible to work. And again, you want to rotate, you want to swing these out and rotate them in so they end up like that. So just bring that up, just rotate it up and out at the same time. There you go. Again, leave that out for now. You can, again here, actually it works best if you just start transforming all this stuff here first. So bring that landing gear in. You want to take the front section here, pull that forward, and you can just start to kind of push this up so you can swing this down a bit. That'll help you pop this up, then collapse that back like so. Then you can push the head the rest of the way up like so. Then you can open these pieces again, bring them up on those double hinges there. Again, you got these little windshield pieces here. You just want to rotate them back like so. Now you can bring all this back down, bring this down. You want to compress this back in, and this will just sit right back up and tuck up under there. There you go. And you got all of that situated right now. So now we can take these side sections here, untab, bring that out, and untab, and swing all that out. And we can flip them upside down so we can get started on the legs. So you take these landing gear, just bring them up, open all this up here, and you can undo these side sections here, and that'll help you to pop all this up. Again, you got multiple connection points here, so just kind of wiggle everything loose. There we go. Untab these sections as well. Untab these sections as well. There we go. So now we can take this and pop all this up like that. Bring the hips down. Like so. Then we're going to rotate this 180, fan this out, take this little panel, push it in, and that is good to go. And now we can work on the legs here. So take all this and split it down the middle like that. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take all this, swing this around. You have 2 tabs, 2 slots right here. So swing all that around, tab that in. This panel will fold up. Then this will rotate around. You can rotate the leg 180 at the thigh. Bring this section down, bring that panel down. You can open this up here, bring the foot up, bring down his toesies, bring down his 2 heel spurs there. Then you can take this landing gear, flip that in, bring this piece out, and then take this and swing this all the way around to the other side. And then you're just going to shift it up, and that will tab in right there, like so. Then you just bring that out, and you basically have a leg all done, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So take all this, swing this around, tab it in, flip that up, tab that in, rotate this around, rotate the thigh, open this all the way up, bring the foot down, bring those toes down, bring those heels down, bring that landing gear up, bring this out, bring that panel down, swing all this around to the other side, and again shift that upward, and that will tab in right there. Bring that out, bring that out, and there you pretty much have the legs all done. So now we can take this whole waist assembly, and this will clip in right up here. So just make sure all of that is situated where it's supposed to be. Get that out of the way so you can see what you're doing, and that will just push up and clip in right there. Takes a bit of force, but it pops right in. And there we go. And you can take the legs and orient them pretty much how you want. Get them standing a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so once we've done that, try to get them standing a little straighter here. There we go. So once we've done that, we will finish things up here actually. We'll just take these sections here, just bring them forward, and we'll work on the arms here. So bring this panel down, bring this down, and swing this around. That will sit right in there. Open this section up. Make sure you unpeg this post right here so you can bring that arm down. Then this section will just collapse in like so and tab in right there. And going to bring this panel down. You can bring all this up and flip out the hand. Come on, hand. There we go. Bring that down. Close that up. This section here will just rotate inward. Then you just rotate the arm around 180. Orient the hand properly. And then you want to come up here. You want to bring out this connector right here, and the shoulder pad again is on the hinge. Just bring it up and over. So this is going to plug in right here. There's also this little kind of hook section that's going to go right up under this. So bring that up and push it in. That should tab in, and everything will sit right there like that. And we have an arm all done. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So bring that panel down, bring this down and swing it around, bring that down, untab all that, unpeg this, bring the arm down, close all that up like so, and then back down to the forearm here. Bring that down, raise this up, and flip out the hand, close, bring this section in, rotate the arm 180, rotate the hand so everything's oriented properly, and then we come back up to the shoulder. Shift that up and over, flip out the connector, and just bring this in and plug it all in. There we go. Like so. Just make sure everything's pushed in. And there you have that all done. Just bring that down. This section you can leave up, you can bring it down, you can do what you want there. And then we have that. So now, we just have to work out all of the backpack here. So, what we're going to do is, again, try to keep all these blades out of our way while we work. So, if these have not untabbed themselves already, untab them. Untab them, rotate this section 180 like so. You want to open all this up and then flip in this panel here so it sits like that. Open it up, have it sit like that. Actually, one more thing we need to do before you flip this over. You want to take this section, stay out of my way please, bring this tail section down and then collapse it up like so. Compress all that. There we go. Now rotate that back around like that. And you come up here. You want to collapse these pieces in. Just fold that in, bring that down. Fold that in and bring that down. And you also have this little latch piece. Remember to bring that down like so. So now we are going to take all this, collapse this up like so, and all this is just going to come up and over. Again, doing your best to work with everything that's in your way. Just bring that up and over and clear all these spots here so you can get everything where it needs to go. That will shift up and in like so, and then this little latch here, you just go over a tab, just push that up, and that will lock in place right there, like that. Once you have done that, there's also tabs and slots right here that go into either side of this section, so just bring that up so you can tab these sections in, like that. And like that, and these sections will just shift in, and little tabs and slots for these bits right here. And you can just slide those right in, like that. Now you can bring these down, and they're not going to be in your way anymore, because we're done with the backpack. And one more thing, a couple more things, just take these, flip them down, like so. Get everything here situated, get them standing straight. And last thing we need to do here is just bring in the weapon, untab this section, rotate around, tab it back in. You want to rotate his hand 180. There's a port right there for it. Just plug it in like that. And there you go. There you have MPM-13 Masterpiece Movie Blackout back in robot mode.